Hey there, everyone! It's your boy Chase, and welcome to the final part of the 2,000 subscriber special. This time is the Q&A. And since I've reached 2,000 subscribers, I thought it would be a good idea to do this once again. The first time I did it was for 800 subscribers, but I scrapped it. The second one was for 1,000 subscribers, and I scrapped it again. But this time, no scrapping anything. We are going to do a Q&A for the 2,000 subscriber special. Now, keep in mind, the commission for the 2,000 subscriber special ran until Christmas Eve of this year, and I recorded the voice lines and some of the footage from earlier this month. So, without further ado, let's go. So, first question is from the American Kaiserreich. When will you help me make Sonic Z again? I don't actually work on the show that much. I'm gonna head over to Sonic the Hedgehog and Friends version of Sonic. Don't worry, American Kaiserreich. Me and Movie Sonic are working on the story idea for Season 2 of Sonic Z. Don't worry, it's coming out soon, and it will come out in 2026. He also asked, do you agree with the idea of pro-German monarchism, which basically is all of restoration of the monarchy in Germany, or to get more people to honor and remember the great German Empire, and the goals are to protect the flag symbols, uniform, style medals, and the history of the great German Empire to protect its history and its identity from being misused? I'm gonna let Goku answer that question because, yeah, well, you already know my opinion. So I'm gonna hand over to Goku.
I'm not really that sure, honestly. On one hand, it would be really nice to relive the golden age of Germany, but on the other hand, the world just doesn't care about history anymore. They always spread out some misinformation about history, and they just never give a crap. So I don't know how to answer that question.
Joy Logano fan 2026 asks a question for Lightning McQueen. How you became a racer in 2005 in the first ever Cars movie? A question for Sonic. How does it feel for you to become 35 years old next year?
It's really not. It was a difficult task, really. The main reason why I became such an arrogant douchebag at the beginning of the movie is because I was betrayed by my friend Carl. Like, like for example, Carl requested to tire my tires, the lug nuts on my tires, but then he actually loosened them, and I didn't got a chance to finish the race. So that's why I became a one man show until the end of the first Cars movie.
I'm gonna be honest, it kind of does make me feel old. Like, yeah, I know that I'm not really 35 in the games. I'm only in my I'm only in my late 20s in my universe. So, yeah, it kind of does make you feel a bit old. McQueen Elliot 959 asks Lightning McQueen, how did you get your iconic 95 number?
Well, it wasn't really my decision. Before John Lasseter was exposed as a horrible person, he originally thought of me giving me the number 51 for Cars 1, but because 51 is a representation of his birth year, 1951, but instead of the 19. But instead, John Lasseter decided to make me be in the number 95 instead, because to represent the release of Toy Story. So I think 95 was the best decision for John Lasseter to give for me. I mean, you get the idea.
Miguel Nicholas Barbosa's 3415. Sorry if I butchered that name. He asked, when were you born? I was born in 2005. The American Kaiserreich also asked, what is your favorite NASCAR style movie? Well, my favorite NASCAR style movie is obviously Cars. But what about the others?
I would say Cars, but that would be cheating, so I'm gonna go with Talladega Nights.
For me, it's Days of Thunder. I really love Tom Cruise.
My favorite NASCAR style movie would have to be Cars 3. Talladega Nights, no questions asked.
Well, my favorite NASCAR style movies is between Cars, the first Cars movie, and Talladega Nights. But Ami hasn't watched any NASCAR style movies yet. But I will let her watch some. So she doesn't really have an answer. Larson Formula One asked to Goku, "Why are limes called limes?"
Limes are called limes because it's lime. Why do you think oranges are called oranges? Because it's orange. And why do you think Golden Freddy is called Golden Freddy? Well, it's because he's gold. Why are limes called limes? I think I heard about that question before back in high school.
Actually, Goku, limes are not called limes because of their color. The word lime comes from a Persian word, lemun, meaning lemon or citrus fruit. Huh? I didn't think it would be that complicated. I'll explain more to that after this Q&A is over. BYAJ Plus Studios YouTube asks Mario, "Are you excited for the Super Mario Galaxy movie that's coming up? And Rosalina's going to be in the movie." He also asks Goku, "What is your favorite Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super episode?" And he also asks Sonic, "Are you excited that Amy Rose is going to be in the movie?" I think he's talking about the Sonic 4 movie.
Of course I'm excited for the new Mario Galaxy movie. It's my movie afterwards. Wait, I'm sorry if I butchered that word. My favorite episode is where I turned Super Saiyan for the first time. It's not even debatable. Well, technically, I'm not actually in the movie. That's questions for Movie Sonic, but he's not here. But to be kindly to answer your question, yeah, I am excited that movie Amy is gonna be in the fourth Sonic movie in 2027. I still can't believe they're releasing the movie in 2027. That really sucks.
Adis, aka Alchemist Prime, asks, "What is your favorite Transformers character?" My favorite Transformers characters are Optimus Prime, Megatron, and Bumblebee.
My favorite Transformers character will have to be Ratchet. More specifically, Ratchet from Transformers Prime. I just find him that funny, and he has a really good character development. Well, my favorite Transformers character will have to be Starscream. He's really funny to me. Optimus Prime. He's the greatest leader of all time. I like Megatron from Transformers 1. He has a real reason to become a villain.
This question from Samuel. He asked, "Are you a fan of Dragon Ball?" Yes, I am a fan of Dragon Ball. That's why I have Goku here. What was it like doing the NASCAR crime stuff? What inspired you? And also, I wish you a happy Christmas. Thank you very much. I wish you a happy Christmas as well. As for my NASCAR criminal series and crack series videos, it was a lot of fun to do so, but I have to end it because some people just can't take jokes anymore. Like some people are just weird, like the XEX. If y'all know that word, y'all know that word. And as for how I started in the first place, it's all because of Talon and Lord JK. This question is from Mario Allen 2. When was your first Mario plush? I don't know exactly, but I think my first Mario plush was a vintage Mario plush when I was like 5 to 6 years old. I lost it when I was moving houses. So I didn't collect any Mario plushes until then. The only ones I think I collected was Wario, but that's pretty much it until I lost Wario 2. So in 2022, I got a Sine Fire Mario, and this year in 2025, I got the Jack Pacific's normal Mario. Hopefully one day I could get another Wario plush, and this time I will not lose it. Lightning McQueen, since when do you and Kyle Larson first met?
Well, the first time I met Kyle Larson was back around 2012. Yeah, I think it was 2012. That was when I started to make some select Arca Series races, and that was when I ran into Kyle Larson. Larson was a huge fan of mine in the Piston Cup, so, and also this was before NASCAR and the Piston Cup merged together. So Anyway, back to the story. Kyle Larson saw my excellent talents from 2005 till 2012, that where I first met him. So I told Larson that one day he'll be successful as well. And in the present day, he is. As a two-time Cup Series champion, a Coca-Cola 600 winner, a Brickyard 400 winner, and Southern 500 winner. And he's also successful in the Piston Cup as well, actually winning the championship in the same year he won his first NASCAR Cup Series championship. Yes, what he did back in 2020 was stupid, but we all gotta remember that we're all human, and not everyone is perfect, except for everyone in my except for everyone. Not everyone in my universe is a human, of course, but it still applies the same.
And that, everyone, was the final part of the 2,000 subscriber special. Once again, I would like to apologize to the people who didn't get a chance to ask questions. I'm severely sorry for that. I couldn't thank you guys enough for the support throughout the past 5 years. Now we're entering in 2026. Hopefully, I'll reach 5,000 subscribers in the near future. Anyway, this is ChaseTPS, and I'd like to thank all of y'all for an amazing 2025.